So, we gotta talk about the game. Arsenal nil, Burnley 1. And I think first and foremost, we gotta talk about the biggest issues of them all. Um, Granit Xhaka. Now, I've been pretty vocal on my thoughts on Granit Xhaka. I've said that, you know what, I don't feel that he's good enough for Arsenal. And I don't believe that he was ever really good enough. He wasn't the type of player that we needed to begin with under Wenger. And time again, Granit Xhaka, yeah, he's had some okay moments. But for me, last season, with the whole shirt thing, the whole doing his ear thing for when the fans booed him, I had enough of Granit Xhaka then. And then today, Granit Xhaka gets sent off, straight red, for making a needless foul, and then putting his hands around the throat of another player, the Burnley player. And all I could do is laugh. Granit Xhaka is an absolute joke of a player. And did you know that Granit Xhaka was also the captain for this game? That at half time, when they said that Thierry Henry heard that Granit Xhaka was the captain, he changed the channel. Real talk. Like Patrice Evra said this on Sky Sports. But it's not even funny. Stop laughing, because Arsenal right now are in an absolute shit show. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching this video, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are in a relegation fight, people. Things are not great for Arsenal. And when you thought that out of the running that we have, basically till the end of the year, that this is probably one of the easier games that we're going to have. And now the games are coming thick and fast. We got Southampton on Wednesday. No time. No time to be dropping points. And questions once again have to be asked with Mikel Arteta. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? You're getting it wrong every single time. When people say, do not play Granit Xhaka, what is he supposed to provide in this midfield? I don't know. Like, honestly, there's only two reasons why Granit Xhaka is in this squad. Either that he's got something in his contract stating that he has to play a certain amount of games, or he's got nudes of Arteta. Stop laughing, because it's got to be the case. He's got to have naked pictures of Arteta, and is using that to say you have to play me, because I don't understand how this guy gets into the team every single week. He brings nothing to the team, and then decides he's going to get sent off. Useless. Absolutely useless. And they made him captain? I really don't know. I really don't know what we can do to turn things around under Mikel Arteta. I am not an Arteta out person, but I am on the path to Arteta out. I don't know how long this is supposed to last for, but we as Arsenal fans, there's only so much that we can take. And today's game was bad. It was bad. It was bad for what it represented. It was bad for the result. And it's bad for what it looks for Arsenal kind of going forward. Mohamed El Nene. He's also another one who, overall, he didn't have a really bad game. Like, he actually played pretty well in midfield. But some of the challenges that were made in the game. There was one incident whereby he literally fouled the guy in the box, like almost hit him in the face. The guy dives on the ground because it is a foul in the box, and Burnley should have had a penalty. And then he decides to pretend as though he got injured as well. Like, I mean, are we that stupid and desperate? Like, what is going on? Like, what in what world with VAR does he think he's gonna get away with that? Surprisingly, he actually got away with it. Got away with it. Like I said, like this is a game that literally Burnley should have had a penalty, and I know Aubameyang scored the own goal, which is a shame. But you know what? At least he scored a goal. That's one good caveat. Aubameyang scored, and at least he's off on the mark again. But it's such a poor showing. And the bigger element around this is that what does this mean for Mikel Arteta going forward? And you know what? I don't know. But I could say one thing is that it's not good. And if he keeps losing games like this, I am not sure whether Arteta's going to make it by the end of the year. We've now qualified for the Europa League, so we do have something positive to look at, even though we're having a terrible Premier League form. Do you bring in somebody to then, knowing that you have that, bring in somebody specifically to deal with that good part and focus on helping us to survive relegation? Because we are in a relegation fight. We've only got 13 points this season. Burnley, who originally had 8, are now on 11. This isn't great. Like, at all. This is terrible. And I've been joking around for the past couple of hours talking about how if Mikel Arteta is sacked, we need to bring in Sam Allardyce. Because we're in a relegation fight. I cannot believe I'm saying this. We are in an actual relegation fight. We could actually be relegated. That's how bad our form is. Because I, as an Arsenal fan, and I try to be a positive Arsenal fan, I don't know where we are going to get a win from. I really don't. This was a game where if we had gotten a win, 3 points, great. It'd be good to build up our confidence, and it'd be good to keep us away from that relegation zone. But now we are talking that we've got a terrible performance. We've got a terrible run of league, so we still have to face Chelsea. Like I don't know what they're going to do to us, but it's not going to be pretty. It really isn't. Arteta, and I know there's one guy, I think his name is Kalonji. Every time he'll comment on my video, Arteta out. Just that, Arteta out. Nothing else. It's rising. Arteta could still change it. He could still change things around. But I almost have no faith in him. If you do, leave your comments below. Interested to see what everybody's thoughts on this are. But this is definitely a gut punch. I don't like what I see now. And it is a shame that things are the way they are right now. But leave your comments below on your thoughts on the game. Yeah, normally I would say comment, like, and subscribe. But if you're frustrated like me, I really don't know what's going to happen with this team. Arsenal are now going through an unprecedented time. I've never seen Arsenal be like this. I don't mind bad runs of form, but a relegation fight, no. That is just, that's now getting to the point where it's like, it's almost time to say goodbye. But he can change things. Let's just see if he does it. So, thank you guys once again for watching the video. Do remember to comment. I do want to hear everybody's thoughts on that. Like the video if you want, and keep subscribing to the channel. It has helped the channel out. It does help the videos out with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you all in my next video, which should be somewhere around there. Until then, see you all next time. Peace.